This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The John Calipari to the NBA gossip is back, but once again, the Kentucky head coach says he isn't going anywhere. Cal tweeting today, "I am not negotiating with anybody. My total focus is on this team and winning the next game." This comes after New Jersey Nets head coach Lionel Hollins was fired Sunday, and when an NBA coach is fired, Cal's name usually surfaces, but it would take a glitchy ATM machine to spit out the cash. Cal apparently would want to even consider a job in the league. Sources tell Yahoo Sports that his asking price would be 10 years, $120 million guaranteed. Here's the other Cal tweet from today. "You may have heard me say this before. I absolutely have the best coaching job in sports. I plan on being at Kentucky for a long time." As for his Wildcats, they dropped to number 14 in this week's Associated Press Top 25 poll. They lost at LSU last Tuesday, but then went to Alabama this past Saturday and got the first true road dub of the season. They're back at home tomorrow night against Mississippi State.
I really like their first 5 and 6 guys. It's an older team with a bunch of seniors on it that started the season off very well, and they're giving people, trouble. They took A&M all the way to the wire the other day, so we're going to have to be ready for a hungry team coming in here.
The Mississippi State Bulldogs and the 14th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats tomorrow night inside Rupp Arena, 7 p.m. tip time on ESPN. We'll have highlights and post-game reacts in the 11 p.m. sportscast. Rodney Rose Shelby Valley girls basketball team is headed back to Frankfort. The Lady Cats are 15th region All-A champions, first time since 2008, second time in school history. Rose team beat the defending champs Eastridge by 16. Valley will play the winner now of the 12th region tournament in the first round at the All-A state tournament. Here's Coach Rose's plan of attack.
Well, we're going to, first of all, we got 2 big district games, most important next week, so we got to get ready for them. But we'll get a scout report together for either Danville or Somerset, and I'll maybe get my brother to go down and check them out, and we'll be ready.
All right, a monster batch of UPike top plate contenders this week, most of them from the WYMT Mountain Classic. Let's get right to it. First day, first game, Harlan, Breathitt County. Mackenzie King, she steals it, gets it up to Brooklyn, Mass and Guild. Night number 2, nominee number 2, 1, 2, and 3 passes. The ball doesn't even touch the ground. Blake Phelps scores for South Laurel as they beat Letcher Central. Less than a minute to go in the girls' semifinals. Not Central down 1. Kristen Waugh. They go to the championship game. Travis Dunn doing Travis Dunn things in the next nominee for Perry Central. Commodores beat Lawrence County in the quarterfinals. Friday night, it was Harlan County's Cameron Carmichael show. He went absolutely ballistic in the semifinals against South Laurel. Make after make after, making kids look silly. He also goes for this and one bucket here. 32 points on the night for Cameron Carmichael as the Black Bears move on to the title game. Problem is, in that championship game, this happened to C4 on the break. Tobe, get out of my house. Perry Central's Damon Tobler goes on to win the Classic MVP. Girls Championship, Allison Howard at the end of the first half. She went all Cameron Carmichael on us, knocking down 3 3-balls in a row. Top of the key, right wing, and then left wing. But Bell finishes runner-up. Boys' third place game, Blake Phelps at the end of the half. Yeah, that counts. South Laurel takes home third place. Last nominee, a play from the 15th region All-A tournament. Jacob Arias gets the putback bucket for Betsy Lane. No one gets back, though. We got a full court pass to Paintsville's James Allen, who quickly finishes it on the other end. To vote on the UPike top play contenders, go to the sports page on WYMT.com. Click top 5 plays, and we'll count down the top 5 at 6 on Thursday. Don't forget the College Football National Championship game tonight between Clemson and Alabama. We'll have highlights at 11. That's sports.